So every year towards the end of the year, with this being our last council meeting for 2015, I always like to end things on a positive note. So I just want to go over a brief list of accomplishments that the governing body has done over the past 12 months, just as a quick snapshot of all the work that we've gone through with the support of the public. There's a variety of topics that we've taken as our goals for 2015. And they're in various categories ranging from financial to public safety to public works and planning and zoning. So under the financial side, in 2014, it was the first year in a number of years where we had a 0% municipal tax increase, and we actually had a decrease in the amount to be raised by taxation. And in 2015, we continued that with another additional decrease in the municipal budget by more than $500,000. The goal was for that residents that were assessed at or below the township average would not receive another municipal tax increase, which we were able to accomplish. We set a goal of making sure that we were leaving a better foundation for our future, and our temporary debt that was being done by bond anticipation notes, we permanently financed a large chunk of that. And the result of that was an improved bond rating from the ratings agencies that put us in a very solid financial view by our reviewers. We have had a substantial increase in commercial ratables, which is a positive for relief for residential ratepayers. And we have settled all of our employee contracts in favorable status that kept us within our budget caps. We eliminated longevity payments for most public employees. And we continue to maintain a positive relationship with the unions and the collective bargaining teams, and have really done I think, some great things with establishing some great relations with the people who work hard on behalf of Howell Township every day, and that's our employees. In public safety, we've increased the amount of police officers to be put on the streets to protect our residents. We've enhanced the responsibility of the previously created Narcotics Task Force and turned that into a more complete street crimes unit with multiple responsibilities. We've done some things with funding for the emergency medical service on the volunteer side to allow them to receive additional revenue, which in turn provides a better service to our residents. And that insurance funding through the PD EMS units also is allowing additional coverage to be able to be provided by the paid EMS service through the police department as well. We've completed and participated and distributed 2 public service announcement videos, which one is actually in the process of being finalized right now, which have been presented to the schools, the high schools, middle schools, about the issues about drug awareness and the effects of heroin and marijuana for our youth in our schools. On the public works side, we've repaved more roadways in 1 year than we did in the prior 8 years combined. We've actually increased the number of employees within the public works department, the guys out on the street actually collecting the leaves and filling the potholes. We've increased capital purchasing for new equipment for better servicing of our residents. I think most people know about the major sewer and water project that we've committed with long-term financing to provide water and public water and public sewer to the majority of the Freewood Acres area in the center of Howell. We've partnered with the Department of Transportation, as Mr. Mayfield said, for the beautification projects of our major intersections along Route 9. Planning and zoning was a item that was a high priority for us. We have actually increased additional funding for elements of the master plan to be reviewed for recreation, circulation, utilities, and land use. We have expanded the review of township zones for conditional and permitted uses to enhance business opportunities within economic corridors, while still maintaining our central areas of the community as rural and suburban. We took advantage of a previously approved development called the Cabe Village in the northern section of town and reduced the impact of that project, while at the same time providing a residential need for special needs residents, the majority of which qualify for that type of housing, which, as Mr. Walsh has brought up on numerous times, is something that was sorely needed within the community. We continue to consolidate the services of the Department of Community Development so that we can streamline permitting processes and application processes for residents that want to make improvements on their homes, as well as businesses to open up sooner in the community. And we had a really great action that took place when we got certification through bronze certification as the green team through Sustainable New Jersey. That was a small group of citizens who really stepped up and in a very short period of time really accomplished some amazing things with getting that certification, for which future grants and funding will be available to the municipality, as well as being environmentally conscious as a good neighbor of the earth to sustain a green environment. So that was a quick list, took about 5 minutes to read, seemed like it took 20 years to accomplish, but I don't think there was anything on there that did not take a tremendous amount of effort, but on behalf of all of our residents, I want to thank the entire governing body and our staff for having a very clear list of goals, and we accomplished them, and we're going to set new goals for 16. And this time next year, I'm sure we're going to read a similar list. So congratulations to everybody that was involved in that list. I'm going to turn that over to the manager and maybe give a little year-end review and post that on our website so people can see the good things that we've done. Okay?